type, this is where you write your scene description. The picture appears here.
Right.
And you type the llama is a couple of feet to the left of the alien. And you hit display.
Okay.
And it basically puts a llama a couple of feet to the left of the alien.
Oh,
I can immediately choose a different place to put this scene.
Oh my god.
So I am now on the moon.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You can. This is a 3D scene, so you can turn the scene
really,
around
it's like, wow.
in a second.
Right.
Okay. If I say the 3 planets, let's make them small planets. So the text changes everything. So planets are 3 feet above the llama. So how does it put planets up there? And let me just make them, they are 1, and I'll use the number 1,
Okay.
1 foot apart.
Wow, it gets that specific.
Very specific, and we've worked hard at making the language very informal.
Right.
So now if I pull back a little bit, you can see that it used
my
the
God.
same 3 planets, right?
Right.
Anytime you want, you can come over here and swap different things in.
Right.
So I'm swapping a Saturn in.
Okay.
I can swap a Jupiter in. Neptune.
Yeah.
Are these coming from Getty as well?
No, these are all 3D objects, and we're bringing in more and more objects all the time.
So the images are like the vocabulary for.
Yeah. If I say the UFO is 5 feet above the alien, because he got there somehow, then it's gonna, these were 3 feet above, right? And so the distances are actually instructive.
Okay.
Now I've got this giant UFO. Actually, if I put him, it's 5 feet above the above and 10 feet behind. Notice I just appended that statement.
Right.
So it was here above him, because that lets me put something underneath the. So now it's 10 feet behind.
Wow.
And now if I put the
Right? It's
the
so powerful.
Incredible.
the sheep is let's see.
Where's the sheep? Where's the sheep?
Is
Can it be on top of a planet?
3 feet under the UFO. So if I do this right, I can have the sheep being teleported by the
Perfect. That's where it should be.
by the alien.
So,
Okay, so you see the little sheep? Now if I want to look at the sheep, this scene from the sheep's point of view, I can come over here. I'm now looking right at the sheep. There's our poor sheep. If you put a mosquito in your scene, by the way, you know, it's hard to find it. So you want to be able to click on the eye and go see it.
Yeah.
So, and then, so now I'm under the UFO, looking back at the planets and so forth.
That's incredible.
And then you can save it. I'll pull back a little because it's a nice view of the scene. That's great.
Wow.
Composition becomes important. The objects are there. This I can change.
But the spatial relationships too. I mean, just because you're so specific with the.
I can say the humongous alien. It's gonna really blow the scene wide open. Okay, because he's really big. But kids, I think, really like the idea of giant and teeny. And
I was saying that I thought it'd be cool for the kids to come up with a lexicon. Like humongous makes something look like this, and huge makes something look like this, whereas tiny looks like this. And then they start thinking about, as Gary was saying, the power of their words. And the power of their descriptive words.
So that's what Words Eye does.
That's incredible.
We're constantly, you can put any image on any surface. I can even put the, if I say the Taylor, I don't know if this will work well, ground. But I'm getting so daring these days because it's handling so much.
In brackets.
I put Taylor, that does a Getty image search.
Oh, the brackets are the Getty image search.
Yes,
Okay, thank you. That's
you
what
put
I
the
found.
brackets, and now you can see that there's Taylor Swift has been mapped onto the surface of the ground, and I actually can swap in any of the Taylor images we have.
Oh, wow.
And you could have said the Taylor pig. You can say the Taylor goat. You can say.
So the difference between an object and an image.
There's Taylor under the object.
Who made the objects? Who said that's what the UFO is going to look like?
We are acquiring lots and lots of objects. Most recently we went to the Ukraine and we purchased amazing furniture, amazing animals, and amazing cars. So soon you'll have your Mini Coopers, you will have your Fiat Cinquecentos, you'll just have these great things. And I saw this morning that we have this great Devil's Canyon type of scenario and freestanding rocks. So you'll be able to say the rock is 5 feet in front of the llama, and you'll have great selection of rocks.
Hey, thanks for letting me document that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nice. Fantastic.
You're public.
So really, really excited to work. I mean,